I found this in 1973 Triumph Stag, and I found it in bringatrailer.com. And luckily it was a local auction, which is great. It was up in Baltimore. So I was able to go up and view the car. It turned out to be a very, very nice car, a very solid runner, absolutely no rust whatsoever. But taking a look at the car revealed a number of problems. And that being a binding clutch, which makes it difficult to do a standing start. And that's primarily what we're here for. And a couple other things, like the starter is not working very well, it's grinding, and also some electrical problems that I find are a gremlin to a lot of the problems that I have electrically. So hopefully we can address some of these, if not all of them, and we'll see what happens today. This hasn't happened. So with the electrical issues that I've got, we've got some kind of a grounding problem, because I was installing this switch here, and when I was tightening it down, clamping it down on the negative terminal with a wrench, I touched the body, and it sparked, and that definitely shouldn't be happening.
Yeah, so you've got loads in there.
I've got terrible loads somewhere, and I've got no electrics, basically. I mean, no turn signals, no dash. The lights work.
Have you tried pulling out the fuses and isolating the circuits that are involved?
No, I haven't. I haven't gotten to that yet.
Well, what do you want to start with? Clutch?
Well, I think yeah, that's the primary thing.
Glad you made it, man.
2 hours,
Yeah,
20 minutes
I
later.
appreciate it.
Yeah, the first thing probably we'll want to address,
on the elevator.
and at the same time maybe the starter as well, but the clutch is binding.
Yep.
Okay. So, you know,
Could be, because I was thinking about that too, it's, you have the pins coming off.
They know a lot about carrier ops.
For the pressure plate, they didn't have the little pins in there, possibility. I mean, there could be multiple.
either way,
I'm
that
thinking the
A
shear
voltage cheer pin,
Alan mentioned the old thrower bearings can go bad.
or the carry.
that's the other thing that will be revealed. You know, there's some bushings that are worn. You know, may need to be replaced. But either way,
Because we could lift it up, just pull the, because you've got 3 adjustments on the fork, and just wiggle that back and forth and see if we get some movement.
Okay.
Or just somebody in the car just to press the clutch, make sure you're getting full throw.
Because when the engine's not on, the clutch feels fine.
yes,
Nice and
you
smooth.
tried it right. Yeah.
But Dan's saying as soon as you turn the engine on, even in neutral,
Immediately, yeah.
it binds.
See, to me, if you press on the clutch pedal, I'm not getting much force until you get down. Just
That might be my poor bleeding, because I think there's probably some. Yeah.
I think that would be the first thing we would do.
That first, then.
I think that would be the first thing I would do. I'm not feeling enough right off the bat, which would cause an issue. Go ahead and pump the plug.
Be nice if it was that simple.
I think we need to bleed it. I think we need to top it off.
Let's get her up in the air. Let me put some fluid in first.
Sometimes there's a problem with these guys because the bleed valve's offset, so it's not exactly at the top. And sometimes what they do is they'll take the 2 bolts out. It's the same.
That's easy to do, sir. I need to do that.
That can stay.
Looks like it.
Oh yeah, you got that. I heard you think
Why you gotta take damn seats out to get?
Somebody's.
Oh, yeah. Well, you definitely hear it.
We can check this connection too.
You have a wrench?
I think that's a JTAG.
716?
You wouldn't want that right by the
Oh, you know
exhaust
what?
pipe.
What is this thing?
Do you have a line wrench? Okay.
Because we'll have that hose in there.
Yep.
By the way, I did disconnect the battery.
Yeah.
We'll find out in a minute. Everybody just stand back.
Ready to pump?
And you have to get to that from the top.
You want the pump?
Go ahead, pump it up.
There's not a lot of play in there.
Hold it.
No, he needs to pump more.
Oh, pump it more.
More.
All the
Keep
way.
going. Keep going.
You want a minute out?
Multiple times, yeah.
Pump it up.
I'm trying to build up some
Yeah,
pressure.
just keep pumping it, Alan.
Okay, that's good. Go to the top. Go ahead and pump, please.
It's interesting, there's some crud in there because I went through 3 or 4 reservoirs just.
Bottom.
Try pump it again. Okay. Yeah, you're getting some throw. Bottom. Top.
But it's not going back. You know, it's like it's losing pressure.
Alan, did you say it's better resistance?
No, that last push down, there was no resistance.
No resistance.
And it's at the bottom now.
I think we need to look at the. I really think we need to look at the master cell because this.
Yeah.
That's not good.
See you guys.
See ya. Take care.
There's not
See you, Jim.
enough travel.
Not only that, but you would press it in. It would kind of work its way out like it wasn't holding the pressure.
Yeah.
To me.
Go in and out a couple of times, Alan.
Can you hear the squishing?
Yeah. Again.
That's air.
I think that's as far as it's gonna go.
You say it's supposed to go
Sure, not run out of fluid in the master cylinder.
Yeah. Well, we probably need to top it off again. But
No. I wouldn't think of it.
The pedal feels like it's bottoming on the carpet, not on the stop.
So I have had that problem where so now it goes all the way to the firewall. So I don't run a floor mat up there. Yeah, I run the regular carpeted mat, but I don't put an additional floor mat up there because I've actually found that that's caused an issue.
The clutch and the master
So I don't see fluid leaking down. Somebody grab that.
There's no leakage in the footwell at all?
Not, so the problem is it's really hard to tell because the fluid would have to go somewhere. It's not going out the bottom.
Clutch linkage, take it off the arm and push that linkage as far as you can and see if that does it.
Yeah.
You're just not getting that positive, it's like bleeding off after you. And then from here in the pedal, I don't get, it's almost like halfway down before you start building up pressure.
So with the piston in here, if the seal is gone or going, and you
You would think
had, and
you
you
would
had,
have
and you had
leakage, but maybe it's leaking internal, but where's the fluid going?
It's going back up into the reservoir.
building any pressure.
Now, the other thing we can do is I'm just wondering if we just pull the pin out and try and push it.
Yeah.
can't hurt. I mean, it's
Because we really shouldn't be able, I mean, that would be a lot of force. If you can push in on the slave, that's not good.
I would do it from where it picks up underneath the car.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Undo the pin.
You're talking pushing back through the system.
No, what I was thinking,
Just undo leave the arm in there, but do it, undo the pin and just try manually.
That's what I mean, you go
I'm
back
also-
through the
what I'm also
hydraulics.
saying is push,
Yeah.
you know, the arm that the lever then pushes?
Yep.
Just push that and see if that's,
You shouldn't be able to push that, but if we can, then we know we're getting leakage.
Right, and if the
so-
shipping was kind, you'd have a lot of movement.
So, yeah, but let's do
That's
that.
worth doing a
Who
shot.
wants the next ride up?
Well, I don't think we need anybody in there right now.
I thought it was all good, and the second got it.
Dan, did you buy this?
What's dripping?
That's all I'm
It's-
trying to find
The fluid's been pushed back up the pipe into the master cylinder.
Oh, so that's the master overflow?
Oh. It should be overflowing, there wasn't that much in there.
No,
We did top it up.
Oh.
Wasn't all the way up, but
no, it wasn't all the way up.
See, I shouldn't be able to physically push that. To me, that would
you,
be
you
the
should
hydro-
not be able to physically.
I don't think
push
so,
it.
because the hydraulic, I mean, it is popping out. Who's got, yeah, let's just stick the
There's pressure in there.
pin back in there, and then let's take a look. And I mean, the bottom one would give you, I think, more. I'll just leave it here.
More travel,
Yeah, let's,
forward travel.
let's make. Made a mess. Lower it back down, and we'll take a look at. These are alignments on old, one on racing cars. They did one on mine.
We snugged it. Okay.
Well, there's a little bleed hole
Yeah.
in the top
Oh, there
anyways.
is, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like it was cut out top because this was filled around here.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely came out.
But it wasn't a lot. I mean, it's enough to get through that bleed hole. You didn't lose a lot of fluid.
Good.
Fits on the top.
Yep, that's it. And there's a little,
Then
see the little hole
that's a
right,
bleed hole.
right there.
If it was leaking before, there'd be signs of corrosion.
So this doesn't look like we're losing any. Now, how's the pedal feel?
Good. It feels good.
Oh, it's a miracle. Heel.
I mean, I didn't feel it before.
Yes.
Because we're not, you know, when we first did this, the fluid was
Just
already.
going down.
Yeah, I don't really see it going down now like it was before. Master cylinder,
Yeah, yeah.
clutch master, I think the top and bottom brackets might be threaded, because there's not a bottom nut on this one either, and maybe the bolt was just not long enough on the top to go far enough to then add another nut on there for this.
That's
You
what
just
I'm
need a
thinking.
longer nut.
Yeah. Or we lost the nut and the bolt just kind
the
of backed
bolt-
out a little bit and you're just seeing the end of the bolt.
I mean, I can try and see if I can tighten it up.
Hey, Dan, the wheel?
Yes. Yeah, I know about that. And I've got,
Does it need to be
He
just
gave me,
tightened, or is
uh,
it the bearing?
he gave me another column.
Okay.
So that's, yep. That's the first thing when I jump, what's up with it? Oh, it's a steering
People
column.
use
So I
the,
got a steering
yeah, they
column.
use the steering wheel to get out of the car.
What's the
And
problem?
then they end up
Are you sure it's
ruining that bearing.
Is that,
That
it's
pusher
probably the bearing?
Yeah, that's probably the bushing.
because we can just pull the rubber center off.
To see if it's tight.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, it's, yeah, I checked that.
Oh, yeah.
See the whole thing, yeah.
That's custom.
It goes this way, it goes this way.
It's like one of those cartoon wheels where it comes all the way out to your
Yes.
face.
They are telescoping, but not quite like that. Still, no,
So this is another steering column that I got with a car
right.
because we identified that problem
Is there a slip?
at the inspection. Where do you think the problem is?
Well, it
There's
even
this- there's
seems
no-
here too, though. Or unless this isn't. Oh, that might not. Is that tight? See, I've replaced this shaft because of that's a little
Well,
U joint.
That looks,
But see, this
looks
seems
like
to
it's
be
not tight.
rotating like it's not tight on this
Yeah,
part here too.
Is that the steering shaft that you're talking about?
Yeah.
Holy mackerel.
That's better.
some general reliability things.
So there's a actual U-joint in here, and they'll, wear out, but that definitely tighten that up
Did you
there.
need a second?
No, I think it didn't.
Is there one up front?
There's also one, yeah, hold it. Go ahead and turn the steering wheel to, hold on, come back this way a little bit. Sorry, too far. Just turn it right there. Oh, sorry, come back halfway. A little bit toward me, just a smidge. That's tight.
Any change? No.
Yeah,
No, that's
the
that bearing.
The
Yeah.
bearing up at the top.
Yeah.
It sits in like this. So where that lever.
We still got a bearing problem for sure. Yeah, that right there. Because when you do that, that hardly moves this.
Is there another U-joint under there?
Pardon me?
Is there another U-joint under there? There's one there. Is there one up here someplace?
I suspect so, yeah.
It's another one of those.
This appears to be in good shape then.
No,
It's
I
kinda
mean,
tight.
it's certainly tighter than the other one.
Yeah. Everything rotates nicely.
There's a U-joint in there.
No, it's the U-joint. So the starter grinds as the Bendix pulls back. So the Bendix will engage without any problems. And then it seems like when you let go of the starter, that's when it.
Because there is that adjustment nut.
Well, actually, we're just going to start. All right. See what happens.
Neutral.
Wipers work.
I didn't hear that before. The grind thing. So how's this much? Yeah. And see, when it was running before, that much would bind up. Binding still? No. Here. Have you got the choke in?
Choke's in.
It's in?
Yeah.
So it's running pretty nicely.
Yeah. It idles fine. You don't have a rev count.
So let's see, you would. Okay, how far do we want to go up? Is there?
I would just go half,
Halfway.
well, I mean, you might want more because I don't feel any fluid in here. So a lot of times they'll fill it from here,
Yeah, take the brass plug.
take the brass plug out. I would top, fill that up halfway, but take the brass plug out and fill it from there too, because to me, we
The
should have
tip gauge moved about an eighth, just barely moved.
started.
Yeah.
But I felt the whole side of the radiator.
Yeah,
I mean, I
that's
could,
why I had him
it was pretty cold.
put his hand on the radiator hose to see if he was getting anything from it.
We'll pop this off.
Yeah, but even the radio.
It's right up to about here.
Okay.
Years ago,
We found the full mark.
You want to see if I can burp it?
took the original AM radio out and put it on AM at 27. That was back in 1980.
I had a cassette originally, it was
It sounds like somebody's crackling cellophane by your ears. It's just. All engines fired up.
We'll start it up. I would say let's let it run. We'll see.
It's not a bad item. I mean, it's high. was working because I remember thinking, wow, it's idling at 3,000. So at one point that was working.
I mean, your tach's gonna be running off of one of these wires here.
Yeah.
So we have two oranges and that.
Oh, what was that?
You've got some sort of electronic ignition problem. Red and black.
Yeah. You hear the
Yeah.
And I was just asking Glenn if that clinking may have something to do with the timing chain slapping against, that would indicate it's loose.
You can actually look and see if you might have to take that valve cover off to see if your tensioner is just not all the way.
Yeah.
Oh, coming out of your overflow box. It's not even the cap, it's this. Shit. Didn't want to do that.
Oh, man. That's terrible.
Just mark it out.
Somebody can I get you? Just we're gassing it up so we can take it around the block.
The turn signals
We
work
put
in the front.
LEDs in.
They do work in the front, so the
They work in
relay's
the
gonna be
front, but not
okay,
in the back.
yeah.
The hazards work in the front, not in the back.
Right.
Turn signals, I don't think work at all, do they?
They don't work in the back. They work in the front.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Do we wanna do this? Test the grounding?
That little knob right there. How about
Stand back.
Are you connected then?
We are connected.
You can make a spark if you reconnect that run-on solenoid.
Yes, that's what it is. But I hear a sound up here.
No, it's
It
off
is
this.
here?
Yeah, it's that.
Here?
No.
And what is that that's clicking? What's the solenoid for what?
It's a run-on solenoid for part of the emissions,
Okay.
right? So it's supposed to pull get the gases back to the tank or vice versa.
So,
What year is this?
73.
Because my 71 doesn't have that. It's a little different setup.
so
That could be draining your.
I'm sure it is.
Could also be draining, if that's on all the time, could be draining your battery.
Yeah, it's supposed to come on when you turn the ignition off, and then when all the oil pressure dies away, it's supposed to disconnect it.
So maybe, so is it working off of the oil pressure
Yeah,
switch here?
it's got a 3-terminal oil pressure switch.
Yeah.
And the other problem sometimes is if he's put the wrong sort of ignition switch in, when you take the key out, it's supposed to de-energize that circuit altogether.
Really?
So there's a plus and a minus on these. So that's labeled positive, and that's labeled
okay.
negative.
Of course, we don't have a red and a black, do we?
Well,
got a black.
It should be
so
green something or other.
it's
for
green
that.
and
black with a green
black.
stripe.
And then there should be a black.
Yes, I'll do it.
Grandmaster's book on wiring. So I wired it up the way he said. Started a minor fire.
What is
Then I looked at the diagram,
We might have done something.
which is totally different.
It's faulty, obviously. Do I want to replace it? Do I just disconnect it? What do we? What's the answer?
The doohickey is fine, it's the wiring that's the problem.
It's the wire. So I better just leaving it off for now.
I would, because it's just going to drain your
It's going to
battery
drain the
until
battery.
you decide.
And we'll find out if it does drain the battery because last time I left this on, it was completely dead.
Yeah.
100%. All right.
Well, it's spinning now, so it's probably the throw bearing. Something's not aligned right or something.
See how?
Yeah. Now I know
Now
what
it's
you're-
stuck. You can see my foot. It's that takes
Or
care of
there's
that.
something going on with the carrier, right, with the bearings on, because that's sliding on,
Yeah.
the main shaft.
In either case, you got to take the treads out. You got to look on there. And while you're down there, anyway,
Yeah.
take a look at the clutch.
Oh, yeah. The shaft, the main shaft.
Okay,
The bearing-
that's for next time, right? I don't know what we're gonna do.
That's a lot of.
But I think people are hungry, so why don't we just go ahead and...
If I ever run into it.
So we going to eat? Follow me, gents.
I still have a year and a half of time left in Germany when I bought it. And
Oh, yeah.
That means incomplete work.
With the, we don't put fire extinguishers out? Did we do that before?
Definitely, the steering column has to be replaced.
That's good.
Good, good.
Let's
That's a
see
good
if we got bolted.
All right. Sounds good. Sounds good. Thanks. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Jumping so much.
Yeah, exactly. Is that the right bulb?
Does he have the right flasher for an LED? Because that,
Well, that's what.
yeah,
Or is it an LED flasher and regular bulbs?
that should still work, I believe. I think the other way around it does not.
Just wet your finger, stick your hand in a socket. See,
No,
that's a test that we've.
The light bulb sometimes turns on and sometimes it doesn't. I'm not sure why. Yeah, so I had to play with the knob.
A little too rough. Okay.
And the flashers work, but only in the front, which indicates correctly that this hazard's on. We just don't have anything in the back. Art said they were good.
Hey, we got a left turn signal. We didn't have that before. We have side lights. Are the lights on?
Where's the switch here?
It's rotating.
Yeah, that little rotating switch.
Over on the side.
Yeah.
Right here.
There's lights in the front also on the
Side
side.
one is working.
Okay, so we got a side marker. Is a side marker working on that? Yes.
I think that's working.
That one? That one? Yeah. Is that easy to get out?
He can't get the bulb out.
This should pop out with the.
Yeah.
So this is good.
You don't know when it's changed.
Let's see if this. It does look a little corroded.
Oh. Ooh. Whoa.
Did you turn it back off?
No,
Nope.
they're going on and on and off.
It's intermittent.
It's the socket.
Yeah, I can see a little corrosion in there.
He's getting it to work, but
Uh-huh.
just if you jiggle.
So the whole assembly has to come out.
I think it was just pulling that in and out will kind of clean the contacts, you know.
No comments.
But would be good to have a little lube.
Tighten my tongue.
Look at that, winter chicken dinner.
Picture of the pile. I mean, almost like this of dirt. Oh, got lumber birds, right? Lumber. Oh, you see how far over it is? That's crazy.
Oh no. It took a lot longer than I thought. All these little projects. This thing's not in the greatest of shape.
No.
I mean, remember its hazard and stuff.
Oh dear.
Yeah, it might be a little nibbled.
Okay.
Hey, Petey.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right. That needs replacing.
I unfortunately,
Hold on, this thing's gotta. So typically,
So
you
we
take
just
the-
wanna remove
this off and
each-
and do it from the positive side. But
Yeah.
this. Ooh, well,
What's that?
It's sparked.
Why? So back to this. If I put that on amperage to see the draw, then I pull out these fuses one at a time and put it back. We'll see what
I mean,
changes.
typically you would do it on this side.
Yeah.
You would disconnect, have the ground connected and do it from there. Let me just do this.
Yeah. 12.2.
Just didn't have a good grasp. That's good.
Yeah. So now I reattach the ground. Yeah. There
Yeah.
You go.
Oh wow, check that out.
Is that sexy or what? Huh?
So where are we at the end of the day?
It's been a long day. The main problem, as a recap, was the issue with the pedal travel, which was binding, and we had certain suspicions, but we wanted to try some of the easy stuff first. We put in a new slave cylinder, and perhaps it wasn't properly bled, so we did a proper bleeding, and we thought it solved the problem, but that wasn't it. We still have the same problem. So our suspicions were right. We're gonna have to go in there and drop the transmission and take a look at what's binding, either against the shaft, it could be the throwout bearing, it could be the fork, it could be a number of things. And yeah, we still have to just open it up. That'll give us the opportunity to change the starter, which is bad anyway. We tested that, and indeed it's bad. So we'll do that at the same time, and change whatever parts needed to be changed in there. Whether it be a new clutch plate, throwout bearing, we should change all of that while we're at it, and we'll have room to do that. And so that's for another time. We're hoping to come back and have another Get Your Hands Dirty. We also did a few issues with electricals. We didn't have some turn signals and things like that. Most of it was pretty simple, run-of-the-mill corrosion type of things. So we addressed those, and overall we're definitely better off than we were this morning. And once we get this clutch issue resolved, we'll have a really sweet running car.